At 80 years old, Tom Selleck made a quiet confession that surprised even his most devoted fans. "He was the only one who could do that to me," he said, reflecting not on fame or fortune, but on a single human connection that shaped his life. For an actor known for strength, composure, and authority, the words carried unexpected vulnerability. Selleck has spent decades portraying men who rarely bend, yet age has given him the freedom to look back honestly. His career spans generations filled with iconic roles and enduring success, but when asked what mattered most, his answer was not an award or a show. It was a friendship. That confession opened a window into the emotional foundation beneath the confident exterior, reminding audiences that even cultural icons are shaped by mentorship, kindness, and moments of belief offered at exactly the right time. In Selleck's story, greatness was never achieved alone. Roots in discipline and determination. Tom Selleck was born Thomas William Selleck on January 29, 1945 in Detroit, Michigan, and raised in a middle-class household grounded in discipline and perseverance. His family valued hard work, integrity, and responsibility, principles that would quietly guide his life long before fame arrived. Acting was not part of his early plan. Instead, Selleck focused on athletics, excelling enough to earn a basketball scholarship to the University of Southern California. He studied business administration, envisioning a stable future far removed from Hollywood glamour. To support himself during college, he accepted small modeling jobs, unaware they would open unexpected doors. His height, rugged features, and calm confidence drew attention, nudging him toward entertainment. Yet even then, success did not come easily. Selleck approached acting the same way he approached sports, with patience, discipline, and a willingness to learn, believing progress mattered more than instant recognition. Finding his way into acting. While still in college, Selleck began training seriously as an actor at the Beverly Hills Playhouse, immersing himself in craft rather than chasing shortcuts. The late 1960s and early 1970s brought small television appearances and minor film roles, most of them forgettable, none of them glamorous. He auditioned constantly and faced rejection far more often than acceptance. Those years tested his resolve, but they also shaped his professionalism. Selleck learned how to wait, how to listen, and how to improve quietly without losing confidence. Unlike many young actors, he never assumed success was owed to him. Each role, no matter how small, became practice. He wasn't chasing stardom. He was building foundation. That slow, deliberate growth would later allow him to carry major roles with ease, authenticity, and a grounded presence that audiences instinctively trusted when his breakthrough finally arrived. Magnum P.I. and television immortality. The turning point in Tom Selleck's career came in 1980 when he was cast as Thomas Magnum in the CBS series Magnum P.I. Set in Hawaii, the show blended action, humor, and emotional depth, and Selleck became its undeniable center. With his trademark mustache, relaxed charm, and moral clarity, he created a character that felt heroic without arrogance. Magnum was flawed, funny, and deeply human, qualities Selleck portrayed effortlessly. The role turned him into a household name and earned him an Emmy Award in 1984, along with multiple Golden Globe nominations. More importantly, it redefined what a television leading man could be. Selleck brought warmth to strength and vulnerability to authority. Magnum P.I. wasn't just entertainment, it was character-driven storytelling, and Selleck's performance set a standard that influenced television protagonists for decades to follow. Success beyond the small screen. While Magnum P.I. defined Selleck's television legacy, his film career flourished alongside it. He starred in box office hits like 3 Men and a Baby and 3 Men and a Little Lady, films that became cultural touchstones of the late 1980s and early 1990s. He also demonstrated range in projects like Quigley Down Under, where he embraced the quiet strength of a Western hero. Famously, Selleck turned down the role of Indiana Jones due to his commitment to Magnum, a decision that could have changed his career trajectory, but never diminished his standing. Instead of chasing every opportunity, he chose roles aligned with his values. His characters were principled, resilient, and grounded, reflecting the man himself. Hollywood, respected him not just for his talent, but for his integrity, reliability, and refusal to compromise his standards, choosing meaning over comfort. In 1997, Selleck surprised audiences by appearing in the romantic comedy In and Out, a film notable for its progressive themes at a time when mainstream Hollywood was cautious. Inspired by Tom Hanks's Oscar speech for Philadelphia, the movie blended humor with cultural commentary, and Selleck's participation signaled quiet courage. He did not treat the role as a statement, but as storytelling worth supporting. This choice reflected his broader philosophy as an actor: curiosity over comfort, meaning over predictability. By stepping into roles that challenged expectations, he expanded his range and remained relevant without chasing trends. Selleck understood that longevity required growth. His willingness to evolve while staying true to himself earned him respect across generations, proving that strength in Hollywood can also mean openness, empathy, and a readiness to stand beside stories that matter. Reinvention through television drama. Selleck continued exploring television with projects like The Closer and later Las Vegas, where he joined the cast as casino owner A.J. Cooper. His presence brought authority and gravitas, bridging generations and elevating ensemble dynamics. Yet one of his most acclaimed performances came through television films, particularly the Jesse Stone series. As the quiet, troubled police chief, Selleck delivered a restrained, deeply human portrayal that earned critical praise. Jesse Stone was not charismatic in obvious ways. He was wounded, introspective, and morally persistent. Selleck stripped away swagger and let silence speak. The role showcased emotional maturity rarely seen in crime dramas and became one of his most beloved characters. Through Jesse Stone, Selleck proved that aging in Hollywood didn't mean fading. It meant deepening, choosing complexity over spectacle and truth over image. Family privacy and lasting love off-screen, Selleck built a life defined by loyalty and privacy. He was first married to actress Jacqueline Ray, during which he adopted her son Kevin Shepard, a bond that endured beyond their divorce. Kevin later found success as a musician, a testament to the stability Selleck provided. In 1987, Selleck married Gilly Mack, whom he met while she was performing in London's Cats. Their marriage became a rare example of lasting Hollywood partnership. Together they raised their daughter Hannah, who pursued excellence not in entertainment, but as an accomplished equestrian. Selleck intentionally stepped back from constant spotlight to prioritize family, choosing a quieter life on a ranch. This balance grounded him, reinforcing the values instilled in childhood. Fame never replaced family, and success never outweighed presence, a choice that defined both the man and his legacy. The mentor who changed everything. Despite decades of success, Selleck's most emotional reflections center on James Garner. Early in his career, Selleck appeared on The Rockford Files, where Garner, already a respected star, welcomed him with generosity rather than distance. Garner became a mentor without ever announcing himself as one. He offered inclusion, respect, and example. Selleck watched how Garner carried himself, professional yet humble, confident yet kind. "He made you feel like you belonged," Selleck later said. In an industry driven by ego, that kindness left a lasting imprint. Garner didn't teach technique. He taught humanity. He showed that success didn't require stepping on others. For a young actor navigating rejection and uncertainty, that lesson was transformative. Garner's influence shaped not just Selleck's acting, but the way he treated people throughout his life. A legacy built on gratitude. When James Garner passed away in 2014, the loss stayed with Selleck. Years later, his voice still softens when speaking of him. At 80, Selleck looks back not with nostalgia, but gratitude. His confession, "He was the only one who could do that to me," is not about weakness but acknowledgement. It is the recognition that greatness is often sparked by belief from another person. Awards fade, roles end, and fame shifts, but the impact of mentorship endures. Tom Selleck's career stands as one of consistency, integrity, and quiet excellence, yet at its heart is a simple truth. Behind every icon is a human story shaped by kindness, guidance, and connection. In honoring James Garner, Selleck reminds us that being a good actor matters, but being a good human being matters more.